The night whispers with unseen terrors, lurking just beyond our sight. Shadows dance and stories unfold, passed down through generations, echoing through time. One such tale, born in the digital age, chills us to the bone: the black-eyed children. These are not the playful spirits of childhood nightmares. No, these children are different, more sinister. Their eyes, devoid of colour, stare into your soul, promising unimaginable horrors and dread. They appear on doorsteps, their voices soft, pleading for entry into your home. But something within us screams danger, a warning we cannot ignore. Is it instinct? Or something more primal, warning us of a threat beyond our comprehension? The black-eyed children. Their very name evokes a sense of dread and unease. Join us as we delve into the chilling mystery, exploring the origins, encounters, and theories surrounding these unsettling entities. Unlike ancient legends passed down through whispered tales, the story of the black-eyed children emerged from the digital ether. The year was 1996. Texas, a breeding ground for strange encounters, played host to the first documented case. A journalist, Brian Bethel, recounted his terrifying experience online, igniting a firestorm of fear and fascination. His story, detailed and chilling, described two young boys, their eyes black as night, pleading to enter his car. The internet, a breeding ground for both truth and fabrication, latched onto the story. Soon, similar accounts began to surface, each adding fuel to the growing fire of the black-eyed children phenomenon. Was this a case of mass hysteria fueled by the anonymity of the internet? Or did Bethel's encounter awaken something dark and ancient, something that had lurked in the shadows for centuries? Across the globe, from bustling cities to sleepy suburbs, there are countless stories that send shivers down the spine. These tales often emerge from the most unexpected places, where the ordinary meets the extraordinary in the most unsettling ways. Among these chilling narratives, reports of black-eyed children encounters continue to surface, capturing the imagination and fear of many. These stories are not confined to any one region or culture. They span continents and generations, each account adding to the growing legend. Take, for instance, the story of a man in rural Vermont. One cold winter night, he heard a knock on his door. Opening it, he found two children standing in the snow, their eyes as black as coal. The man described an overwhelming sense of dread, as if the very air around him became thick with fear, making it hard to breathe or think clearly. Witnesses like him describe a feeling of dread, an overwhelming sense of wrongness that washes over them in the presence of these children. It's as if the very air around them becomes thick with fear, making it hard to breathe or think clearly. Their skin, often described as unnaturally pale, seems to glow faintly in the darkness. This eerie luminescence only adds to their otherworldly appearance, making it difficult to look away despite the overwhelming urge to flee. They speak with voices that are both childlike and ancient, their words dripping with a strange, hypnotic cadence. This unsettling combination of innocence and age-old wisdom creates a dissonance that leaves listeners deeply unsettled. Their requests are simple: a ride, a phone call, entry into your home. These seemingly innocent requests are delivered with an urgency that is hard to ignore, yet something in their tone suggests a hidden menace. But to grant such requests, many believe, is to invite unimaginable horror. The fear of what might happen if one were to comply is often enough to paralyze even the bravest of souls. The fear these encounters evoke is palpable, etching itself into the minds of those unfortunate enough to experience them. This fear lingers long after the encounter has ended, haunting their dreams and coloring their perception of reality. Are these simply elaborate hoaxes, or do these encounters hint at something far more sinister? The question remains unanswered, leaving a trail of speculation and fear in its wake. Some believe these children are harbingers of doom, while others think they are lost souls seeking redemption. Whatever the truth may be, the legend of the black-eyed children continues to grow, feeding on our deepest fears and darkest imaginings. Historical accounts and ancient folklore often speak of similar encounters with beings that defy explanation. These stories, passed down through generations, suggest that the phenomenon of the black-eyed children is not a modern invention, but rather a recurring theme in human history. In today's digital age, sightings and encounters are more easily shared, with news reports and social media posts bringing these chilling tales to a wider audience. This has led to a surge in reported encounters, each one adding to the mystique and fear surrounding these enigmatic children. Experts and paranormal investigators continue to analyze these reports, searching for patterns and explanations. Some suggest psychological phenomena, while others lean towards the supernatural. The debate rages on, with no definitive answers in sight. Communities affected by these encounters often come together to share their stories and support one another. These gatherings provide a sense of solidarity and understanding, as people find comfort in knowing they are not alone in their experiences. As night falls and shadows lengthen, the fear of encountering these mysterious children lingers in the back of the mind. Whether real or imagined, the legend of the black-eyed children serves as a chilling reminder of the unknown lurking just beyond the edge of our understanding. And so, the stories continue, whispered in hushed tones and shared around campfires, each one adding to the tapestry of fear and fascination that surrounds the black-eyed children. Until the day we find answers, these encounters with the unseen will remain one of the most haunting mysteries of our time. The Lone Star State, a land steeped in folklore and mystery, seems to be a particular hotspot for black-eyed children activity. These enigmatic entities, often described as children with coal-black eyes, have been the subject of numerous unsettling encounters. Perhaps it's the vast, desolate landscapes, or the weight of countless unexplained phenomena that permeate the region. Texas, with its sprawling deserts and isolated highways, provides the perfect backdrop for such eerie occurrences. One particularly chilling account comes from a young woman driving home late one night on a deserted Texas highway. The night was pitch black, with only the faint glow of her headlights cutting through the darkness. As she slowed for a stop sign, the silence of the night was suddenly broken. Two figures emerged from the darkness, seemingly out of nowhere. They appeared to be children, but something about them was profoundly unsettling, their eyes burning like embers. The children, a boy and a girl, tapped on her window, their faces pale and expressionless, their voices soft yet insistent, asking for a ride. The woman felt an inexplicable dread wash over her. Fear gripped her heart as she realized the chilling truth. Their eyes were completely black, devoid of pupils or irises. It was as if she was staring into an abyss. Overcome with terror, she sped away, her heart pounding in her chest. She couldn't shake the feeling that she had narrowly escaped something truly sinister. The image of their haunting gaze seared into her memory. Her experience, like countless others, serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that may lurk just beyond our perception. These encounters with black-eyed children are not isolated incidents. Many have reported similar experiences, often describing the same overwhelming sense of dread and the children's unnaturally black eyes. Texas folklore is rich with tales of the supernatural, and the black-eyed children have become a modern addition to these eerie legends. Some believe they are harbingers of doom, while others think they are lost souls seeking help. Paranormal investigators have taken a keen interest in these stories, often visiting the locations of reported sightings in hopes of uncovering the truth. Despite their efforts, the true nature of the black-eyed children remains a mystery. The vast Texas night sky, with its endless stars and deep shadows, only adds to the eerie atmosphere. It's easy to see why such stories take root here, in a land where the line between reality and the supernatural often seems blurred. Residents of Texas often share these stories around campfires, each tale more chilling than the last. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there's no denying the impact these stories have on those who hear them. The young woman who encountered the black-eyed children that night will never forget the terror she felt. Her story, like many others, serves as a stark reminder that sometimes the most frightening things are those we cannot explain. As dawn breaks over the Texas landscape, the eerie calm that follows a night of fear is almost palpable. The stories of the black-eyed children continue to haunt the minds of those who have encountered them, leaving an indelible mark on their lives. In museums dedicated to Texas folklore, Exhibits about the black-eyed children draw curious visitors, each hoping to understand the mystery behind these unsettling encounters. Yet the more we learn, the more questions arise. So the next time you find yourself driving down a lonely Texas highway at night, remember the stories of the black-eyed children. Keep your eyes on the road, and if you see two figures emerging from the darkness, think twice before stopping. The Lone Star State holds many secrets, and some are better left undiscovered. Theories abound regarding the true nature of the black-eyed children. Some dismiss them as mere figments of overactive imaginations, fueled by internet hype and urban legends. Yet countless real-life claims tell a different story. Witnesses recount encounters with children who seem otherworldly, leading some to propose they are extraterrestrial beings, disguised to gain our trust. Others share tales of children appearing out of nowhere, suggesting they might be interdimensional travelers, accidentally crossing into our reality. Paranormal investigators have documented cases where these children exhibit behaviors that hint at a darker origin, possibly demonic entities using a youthful guise to deceive. Their goal, as some believe, is to infiltrate our homes, our lives, and ultimately our souls. The truth, as always, remains elusive, but the sheer volume of encounters, coupled with the chilling consistency of the details, demands that we consider the possibility. What if these children are not of this world? The black-eyed children, though a modern phenomenon, share striking similarities with creatures of myth and legend. Throughout history, cultures across the globe have told tales of mysterious beings that prey on human fear. In Celtic folklore, the fairies, often depicted as beautiful and enchanting, possessed a dark side. These creatures were known to steal children, replacing them with changelings, eerie doppelgangers with an unsettling air. Native American legends speak of skinwalkers, malevolent witches capable of assuming the form of any creature, often appearing as animals or, most terrifyingly, children. Their eyes, often described as glowing red or yellow, struck fear into the hearts of all who crossed their path. These ancient tales, passed down through generations, serve as a reminder that the fear of the unknown, the fear of beings that defy our understanding, is deeply ingrained in the human psyche. These stories, etched into ancient scrolls and manuscripts, have been the bedrock of cultural lore. Elders would gather around fires, sharing these tales with younger generations, ensuring that the lessons and warnings were never forgotten. The settings of these stories often took place in dark forests and eerie landscapes, places where the unknown lurked just beyond the shadows. Unexplained footprints in the snow or strange tracks in the forest would often be attributed to these mythical beings. Villagers would whisper about sightings and encounters, each story adding to the mystique and fear surrounding these entities. To protect themselves, communities developed rituals and ceremonies, believing that these practices could ward off the malevolent forces. Protective charms and amulets were crafted, each believed to hold the power to keep these dark beings at bay. On moonlit nights, the air would be thick with tension, as if the very atmosphere was aware of the lurking dangers. Children would huddle close to their parents, seeking safety and comfort from the tales that had been told. Ancient symbols and markings were often found carved into trees or stones, believed to be warnings or protective signs left by those who had encountered these beings. Scholars and researchers have spent lifetimes studying these tales, trying to understand the origins and meanings behind them. Libraries are filled with ancient texts and folklore literature, each book a treasure trove of human imagination and fear. Even today, modern interpretations of these stories continue to captivate and terrify, showing that the echoes of folklore are far from fading. In the digital age, these tales have found new life online, with people sharing their own encounters and interpretations, keeping the spirit of folklore alive. Artistic depictions of these legends continue to inspire and haunt, reminding us that the line between myth and reality is often blurred. As we look up at the night sky, filled with stars and endless possibilities, we are reminded that the unknown is vast and ever-present. Shadows move in the dark, unseen entities that may just be the echoes of the folklore that has shaped our fears and imaginations for centuries. And so, the echoes of folklore continue to resonate, a testament to the enduring power of these ancient tales.